The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that family relationships and power struggles are keeping the main characters in a dramatic spiral. At the center of the story, Steffy is not afraid to push Liam to take full custody of their daughter Beth in order to save her from the influence of Hope and Brooke's family. Let's analyze each development more deeply to understand this possibility. Steffy has always shown herself to be a devoted mother who is willing to do everything to protect her children and family. In recent weeks, she has been busy supporting Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes in their personal matters, while also taking on the responsibility of taking care of her children. However, Steffy never lets herself forget the larger goal of protecting her family from the threats posed by Hope. Although it seems that Steffy is powerless to control Forrester creations at the moment, no one can underestimate her determination. Steffy's previous tensions with Hope have made her want to retaliate. Steffy knows that Hope considers her daughter Beth as her greatest source of life and happiness. Therefore, Steffy does not hesitate to take advantage of this weakness to achieve her goals. The history between Steffy and Hope has always been tense and complicated. Steffy's ensuring that Thomas leaves the country with their son Douglas has dealt a heavy blow to Hope. This not only hurts Hope, but also makes her feel a loss in her relationship with Douglas, whom she once considered her own son. Steffy is well aware of this and may use Hope's own emotions to make her next move. Steffy may decide to directly attack the bond between Hope and Beth. With the complicated relationship between Liam and Hope, Steffy can absolutely urge Liam to file a lawsuit to gain custody of Beth. By doing so, Steffy could argue that Liam needs to protect Beth from the influence of Hope and Brooke, two people who Steffy believes have lifestyles and decisions that are not conducive to motherhood. While Liam will always have a special affection for Hope, there is no denying that he still has a lot of internal conflict. Liam is a devoted father and wants the best for his children. If Steffy is successful in convincing Liam that Beth needs to be raised in a more stable environment, it is likely that he will seriously consider the idea. Steffy could argue that Hope's recent behavior and decisions, especially the conflicts involving the Forrester family, could have a negative impact on Beth. For Liam, making such a decision would not only require careful consideration, but would also force him to confront the potential damage to his relationship with Hope. If Liam agrees with Steffy and files a lawsuit, this would set off a dramatic chain of events. Hope will definitely fight to the end to protect Beth's custody. However, Steffy can use her close relationship with the Forrester family and her influence to gain a legal advantage. The tension between Steffy and Hope will escalate, leading to a heated confrontation. While the final outcome is still unclear, what is certain is that Steffy will not give up easily. Not only does she want to protect Beth from Hope, but she also sees this as an opportunity to assert her power and authority in the Forrester family. Will Hope denounce Steffy as the one who ruined her family? Everything is going well for Hope until she learns that it was Steffy who pushed Liam. Hope will not leave Steffy alone. The story begins when Hope and Steffy face each other in a heated argument. Hope, who has always considered Steffy a threat to her family and her happy life, cannot control her emotions. Steffy, meanwhile, is determined to stand up for what she believes is best for the baby and her family, and does not hesitate to strike back at Hope. Things escalate when Steffy openly criticizes Hope, implying that Hope is becoming more like her mother, Brooke, who is known for her scheming and calculating behavior. These words hit Hope's ego, and anger flares as she feels not only insulted but also challenged by Steffy. Hope loses control and slaps Steffy, demanding that she immediately stop interfering in her life. After the slap, the situation quickly turned to physical violence. Steffy was provoked by Hope's actions and continued to defend her point of view. But before she could say anything more, Hope crossed the line. In a fit of uncontrollable rage, Hope grabbed Steffy's hair and pulled her head hard, slamming her head against the floor. Steffy tried to fight back, but Hope's anger completely took over. Hope repeatedly slammed Steffy's head against the floor violently, causing Steffy to bleed from her head. The tense atmosphere turned into a horrifying scene as Steffy collapsed and passed out on the spot. Realizing the consequences of her actions, Hope quickly called an ambulance and took Steffy to the hospital in critical condition. At the hospital, doctors immediately performed emergency treatment on Steffy. The head injury was so severe that she had to undergo emergency surgery. After hours of tension, doctors announced that although Steffy was out of danger, the severe blow to the head had caused severe brain damage. This led to a serious complication, amnesia. Steffy no longer remembered anything about her life, including precious memories with her family, friends, and work at Forrester Creations. The amnesia was not only a personal challenge for Steffy, but also sent shockwaves through the entire Forrester and Logan family. Instead of confessing her actions, Hope chose to lie to cover up the truth. In front of the doctor and her loved ones, Hope claimed that Steffy had fallen in an unexpected accident. In this way, Hope hoped to avoid judgment and legal consequences from her actions. However, the worried look and guilt on Hope's face revealed the inner torment that she could not hide. The Forrester family, especially Ridge and Taylor, are skeptical of Hope's explanation. They notice something unusual in the story and begin to search for the real answer about what happened to Steffy, which is not only a major turning point in the relationship between Hope and Steffy, but also raises a series of big questions for the characters involved. Will the truth about Hope's actions be exposed? When Steffy recovers, will she regain her memory and remember that Hope was the one who caused her serious injuries? And if the truth is revealed, what consequences will Hope face? The story also opens up new possibilities for the Forrester family and Logan. Steffy's memory loss could lead to major changes in the family and work dynamics at Forrester Creations. At the same time, Hope will have to struggle with guilt and the fear that her secret could be exposed at any time. The incident between Hope and Steffy is not only a personal conflict, but also an important knot in the storyline of the bold and the beautiful. The pent-up emotions, conspiracies, and tragic consequences have pushed the story to a new level that the audience cannot take their eyes off. The next developments will certainly be full of drama as the truth is gradually revealed, and the characters are forced to face the consequences of their actions.